Okay, so now we have a 9 Necrotic Wake. I think I'm just gonna slam the Necrotic Wake, honestly. I'm just gonna grab 20 of these. You're probably not gonna ever really need to drink much in dungeons, but just in case. Int and stamina, so. We got a cape. That's the only piece we got from the last 2 dungeons. So we've basically done a 2, a 4, a 7, and now we're going to attempt a 9. I honestly highly doubt we can do the 9, but we'll give it our best shot. I think what's mainly gonna fuck us is the 3rd boss. Just the pure rot damage is probably gonna be too much for me, but you never know, I guess. I think it's Tyrannical week too. I know it's Fort week, so we might be able to get by. It also depends on how the tank paths. I was away from the keyboard, waiting for a tank to apply, and I got some question marks on my eye level, rightfully so. So, especially if you're under geared, you need to plan out how you're going to do some of these fights. So, for example, the first boss is probably the most scary for me. So, what I can do is I can Fort Brew the first, whatever the fuck the ability's called, the frontal, basically, where he picks a target. I can Fort Brew one of them. I can diffuse magic. I believe works. It's probably not physical damage. So I can Fort Brew, I can diffuse magic, I can bubble myself. And like, this is worst case scenario if I get 3 in a row, right? So as long as I don't get 3 in a row, I should be okay. So we kind of made this a little bit harder on ourselves by default, just because we have a priest and a hunter.
4, 3,
2 very squishy
1.
DPS specs.
And now you learn the true lesson of the void.
What this tank pulls here. If he does Gatekeeper right off the get-go, I'm gonna need to Chi-Ji, Fort Brew, and pray. Okay, so he's not. Gonna bubble him right off the get-go. My nameplates were gone. I'm gonna a leg sweep there. I'm gonna Chi-Ji now, because people are gonna start getting throw flashed. Like me. I revivaled here, I probably didn't need to. But you see, so the Vanguard's Tank Buster really hurt Stone Claw, or Bone Claw. Oh, he's pulling the Gatekeeper, and I don't have Chi-Ji. So we need Renewing Miss out. We're gonna Fort Brew when it comes out. Right now. I'm gonna pop Conduit.
Your ascension
I'm gonna Dispel.
is complete.
I give an Enveloping Mist here. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I'm pray. I'm gonna I use Chi-Ji here as last second, which is I probably didn't need to, but it's a little cool now. Oh, I used Diffuse Magic here because I had double Throw Flash on me, and now I'm incapped because no one's kicking for me. We're gonna spin until the bags die, and then we're gonna go and do. I'm gonna Shaylun's Gift here. So my priest is taking a beating. Just giving him a lot of extra attention here. Okay, so I'm gonna drink. Oh, he almost died here. So you're in the boss.
Your ascension is complete.
So I Fort Brew here. I Chi-Ji as well. So if it's on me again, Diffuse Magic should be up. I don't really like the spot. It makes it difficult for someone to get out of the way of the wretch. I foresee a wipe coming. He got sacked by the rep pally, or somebody sacked him. And if they didn't, he would have died. I definitely should have dispersed there. I'm gonna Lake Sweep. I'm gonna bubble the Priest because he's getting melee by the worm.
Is complete.
Taking care of the affix. Okay, so I Chi-Ji'd there last second. He did disperse, thankfully. Yeah, the Prius isn't really paying much attention to the worms, just letting them melee him. But that is a pug after all. We have to adapt. Looks like we made it past the first boss. Leg sweep, throw flash, because one of them was on me and I'm too squishy. I'm gonna kick one of these. And we start, so since we see the names of the people, we can start pre-hotting them.
Your ascension is complete.
So these mobs are a little special since the throw flash hurts so much. We can't just spin. We need to give care to the people that are getting throw flash, because if we don't, they will just get too tapped. To drink some mana tea there to get my mana topped off before this pull, because I'll probably need it. Okay, so this is a big pull. We're gonna dispel the tank first of all. I'm gonna pop Chi-Ji, and we should be able to just spin here. We should be okay. We're letting a lot of casts get off. I'm gonna revival this to get caught up. I'm bubbling the tank. I diffused magic just in case if Frostbolt went on me, I couldn't tell who it was on. I'm gonna grab the orb since the tank is in. This will be useful. Okay, so I'm just hard channeling into the tank right now. Since that mob isn't getting kicked. And now we can fist weave a little bit.
Complete.
The paladin's getting frontaled is all that was. Just in front of the boss, or in front of the mob when he shouldn't be. Move. I'm gonna Chi-Ji. A leg sweep to stop that cast because it might have killed the tank here. So here, he's gonna run in probably. Okay, so I'm gonna use orb right away to stop these casts. I'm gonna bubble him to get the necrotic bolts off. Shayloon's Gift.
Your ascension is complete.
Yeah, I just health potted, motherfucker. Drinking tea. Get my mana back. Okay, so here we're gonna hold our kick, and we'll kick the second one. Okay, so they both got kicked. It's all good. And here, it's pretty simple. We just need to make sure we kick, and we can just fist weave. Watch the tank's health, just in case one of these really hurts him. And we'll just throw an instant Vivify on him. We just instant Vivify him again there. Make sure he has renewing mist. So I'm ready to kick the Marauder again. Oh no. Don't know if I'm getting B-res or not. Okay, I am. That was my own stupidity there. Shaylin's Gift to get caught up here. I diffuse magic because I see the Frostbolt volley getting off. This is gonna be rough.
Your ascension is complete.
I don't know what to say here. I'm just doing everything I possibly can to keep people alive. There's so many fucking casts getting off.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
Oh, brother. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to heal through that, even if I was geared. There's just a million casts getting off. So we have a priest with a long kick, but it doesn't look like he's kicked sometimes. I don't know. This is kind of a tough pull. So I got one of those. We're gonna leg sweep to stop cast. We can kill the Necromancer and pray. Alright, we're good. Part of that too is probably just people didn't have CDs because of the previous pull. I'm hovering Marauder just to kick the fear in case it gets missed. I'm gonna bubble him. Holy.
Your ascension is complete.
Dude, I cannot do it all. You gotta be careful of the frontal. So, like, that situation right there specifically is frustrating from my perspective because I see 3 people with kicks and I didn't get my kick in time because mine's a melee kick, so I had to run in there while I was hard casting heals. And it's just like that could have easily been avoided by just one of the 3 other DPS to kick. But that's just pugging in general, and it's gonna happen. And this guy is standing in front of the frontal, so he's taking completely avoidable damage. Like kicking the fear, because people aren't kicking it. I'm very concerned. Because the kicks are so low, I don't know how we're going to be able to do this boss here, but maybe I'll be surprised. Who knows? I'm actually... So I noticed no one grabbed this orb. I'm going to go grab this. I think we're gonna need it.
Your ascension is complete.
So with the prop paladin, hopefully he can get his shield on at least one of the mages here for the volley, and then I can kick the other one. It's kind of my thought process here. Ideally someone else, right? But I'm gonna grab the spear too. That was a mistake. So, Land of the Dead, we're gonna start getting these renewing mists out. Where's the other mage? So we're just kicking Necrotic Bolt since there's nothing else to kick here.
Your ascension.
So I'm just gonna touch of death him since people are ignoring him. He'll be wiped there if he's alive, so. So I'm gonna Chi-Ji. I'm gonna Shaylin's Gift to get caught up. So we basically used everything to make sure people weren't dying there. So from my perspective, it looked like some Necrotic Bolts are going out, and those just randomly hit people. There's no way to tell who's is gonna hit. We double kicked there, but I think that's okay.
survival wasn't necessary.
I think I can release here. Yes.
Your ascension is complete.
So I'm gonna Chi-Ji. I'm gonna revival here. Like a gore splatter got off or something. And I'm getting throw flush now. Kick the drain fluids on the priest and yeah. So it might look like we're short on time here. The main thing I'm worried about, and someone said it, is percent. I don't think we have the right percentage. We skipped an entire mob that you typically do. Okay, well I don't have anything for this. I'm gonna Shaylun's Gift. We have Throw Cleaver on us, so hopefully... Okay.
Your ascension.
I was gonna say hopefully that's going into a mob, and we are fine there. We might be okay on percent. Dude. You are getting fucked up. But yeah, this boss here does not take that long. It's only like a minute long fight. So we should be okay as long as the boss fights are clean. This is on Blightfall. Get in there. I'm gonna Chi-Ji here. Oh, I didn't even Chi-Ji. Okay, that's okay. So, my main thing here with the tank is he's got 3 stacks of the debuff. Makes him take more damage. So I was just really making sure they use full health. I'm gonna grab Mana Tea here.
Your ascension.
Here we just line up the mobs, so we... Okay. He didn't know what to do there, it appears. Release. The priest also does not know what to do. The hunter also does not know what to do. So remember how... dungeon knowledge is key, right? Like if you, like the priest is bopped. That's the only reason why he's alive right now. So hunter's dead. But yeah, we had 3 completely avoidable deaths there. Yeah, we're good on percent.
Your ascension.
Here we really just kind of need to focus on damage, I suppose, since we're tight on time. It's not that much group-wide damage going at you, if at all, really. It's just all in the tank. We're not gonna have lust for this boss, I just noticed. So it's kind of sketch. You want lust for this boss because the strat is just to zerg it, and if you don't have lust, it makes it kind of rough. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through the healing check, but we'll see. We'll kill this mob. We'll probably have 4.5 minutes. It'll take 1.5 minutes to kill him without lust. Maybe 2 minutes. They gotta find a way to get through it somehow, and then but you can just see how much fist weaving is getting me single-handedly through this diffuse magic here, so I don't get killed by this. But fist weaving is basically getting me through this. Although Fort Brew, expel harm. So I'm going to Stitch Flesh Spear. Good. So I'm pinging here just to...
Your ascension
I gotta get people topped up here.
is complete.
Yeah, we just need to kill Stitch Flesh. Nice. Yeah, we're right at 3 minutes. We'll have lust for this last boss. Might actually be able to time this. This is another... We mainly just need to focus on the tank and dodging Comet Storm. That's unfortunate.
Your ascension.
Basically the only group-wide damage here. This guy's getting hit by... Oh my goodness, come on. There's people in my group are just getting hit by the Comet Storm, unfortunately. But yeah, there's not much group damage coming out here. When he gets his shield here, this is the only time that there's group damage. And as long as we break it quick, I don't need to do much healing. And then people just need to not get hit by this.
Your
Priest
ascension
is gonna come up,
is complete.
and he's gonna need healing, looks like. Come on. on. These are so grief, holy. So remember, ultimately, this dungeon came down to math knowledge. We get to replace our 561 risks. Oh, this was the frontal. I stood in the frontal like a jackass. And then we wiped to the second necromancer, or third, I guess. Because we let too many casts get off. Ooh, yeah, I died right at the end of this boss fight. Like, as it died, a swirly still landed on me. That was kind of grief. And then they didn't do the throw cleaver right, died. This guy died because he got fixated and didn't move. This guy didn't do the throw cleaver right. This guy didn't move and died to Comet Storm. This guy didn't move and died to Comet Storm. So there's... When you look at it, from my perspective, right, because you can only control yourself, I lost us 30 seconds, and we could have timed the key if I didn't die to a frontal, and if I didn't die to the swirly, which I didn't see it, and that might have been the case, because I killed the boss, but I think more probably what happened is we killed the boss, and I just wasn't looking at all when the swirly was actually on me. So if I avoid those 2 deaths, we time the key. Obviously, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 deaths right here for 1:15 that should not have happened. These were just simply failed mechanics by my DPS. But, you know, just gotta deal with it. It's Pug. Control what you can control, and that's it. But that actually gives me more confidence to keep going. And it only gets easier because, you know, with eye level,